Goodfellas Sports TV in the building. I got this news yesterday, but I waited to talk about it. Sometimes, or this rumor. Sometimes I hold on to videos to talk about, man, and I may release them, I may not talk about it. I mean, if you listen to the entire video, I may tell you some things at the end of the video. And no, I didn't watch the top ranked fights last night. Just didn't watch them. Just didn't have time to watch them. I was doing other shit. Then I hopped on Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, so that was that. So once you hooked on Call of Duty, you just ain't watching it. But congratulations to Patrick Teixeira for becoming WBO junior middleweight title holder. Everybody was talking about how good Adames was. And that's why you don't believe word of mouth. You believe your eyes. And that's what I do. I believe my eyes when it comes to a fighter. I don't care what, Mike Tyson say. I don't care what Eddie Hearn say. I don't care what Lennox Lewis say. I care about what CJ Goodfellas see. You know what I'm saying? I always believe my eyes, and I told y'all he wasn't that good. Okay? So come in here, you eat your crow soup, all right? But, yeah. Sound like Al Haymon may have lied or double-crossed Mikey Garcia. And it comes back to Al can't force no fighter to do shit. Okay? When you can't force them to do nothing, and when it's not a dictatorship per se in boxing, and it's like giving kids an option. You want to stay up late at night or you want to go to sleep. And then they stay up all night, and then they don't want to get up and they cranky. You don't give kids no options, and you don't give anybody the easy option, or the middle option, the hard option. They always gonna choose the easy option. So what's going on is that Floyd Mayweather Jr. might have affected Mikey Garcia getting the Manny Pacquiao fight. Okay, and I think Manny Pacquiao is an idiot if he does this. So listen up. So what's going on right now? All right, Robert Garcia, he did an interview on Fight Hype. I'll try to find it and put it in the description on the source link. All right? It was after the weigh-ins, whatever fight they was doing. And he said that basically right now, Mikey might have to go to the zone and take the Jesse Vargas fight. Because right now, the Pacquiao fight's still up in the air. Now, Pacquiao camp is pumping out smoke. They telling you guys it's Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, it's Mikey Garcia. It's the three names that's going to be fighting Manny Pacquiao. It's false. It's Mikey or nobody else. But Floyd, but I get to that. So, right now, they trying to find Mikey an adequate tune-up on PBC, and Mikey been turning down tune-ups. All right? I guess I don't know what the fighters he been turning down or he hasn't liked, otherwise he would have been fighting in December in a tune-up. So, right now, Eddie Hearn offer looking really, really good to Mikey Garcia. And Al, they don't know what Manny gonna do, so it's a chance that Manny Pacquiao may wait for Floyd Mayweather next year and then just cash out. So what I mean by that, Mayweather's not gonna fight him his first fight back. Now they saying Khabib, and then Khabib has been announced he's gonna fight Tony Ferguson. So I don't know who Mayweather fight in this comeback fight, or if he truly coming back at all. He can fight Conor McGregor again, or another UFC fighter. I don't know what's going on between Khabib and McGregor. Is he going to wait till after Ferguson and Khabib fight? I don't know. So, I don't know what's going on with Mayweather. But there's talks about Pacquiao may wait until September and fight Floyd, or wait till Floyd ready. So, Pacquiao would just sit out holding a Super WBA belt all year. Wait till Floyd tell them they fighting and fight. And this boils back down to the same BS I was talking about. The same bull sniff I was talking about, where all these country Bamas, all right, all these dirty street gang, aka Black Panther Party crew, aka the new nation of Islam, was sitting here capping, tap dancing. They supposed to be pro-black. Tap dancing for Manny Pacquiao to beat the brother Keith Thurman. Now it ain't like Keith Thurman was never embraced being a black man. He did. All right. So they were so mad at Keith Thurman that they ignored his blackness, and they went for Manny Pacquiao after all this stuff Manny Pacquiao did, or avoided the drug test. Him and Keith didn't do a drug test and to the end, and him and Broner didn't do a drug test to an end. You know what I'm saying? all his fans, all the racial slurs that we dealt with in the Mayweather Pacquiao build up for several years. You see how quick they is. You can't be pro-black ain't being subjective. Either you're pro-black or you're not. You know what I'm saying? And what happened was they not pro-black, in my opinion. No matter how much I hated Keith Thurman for holding the division up, right? Keith Thurman, real life. Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? He's still black. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna go for him regardless. You know, not telling about who X's and O's who's gonna win the fight. That's different. But I'm still rooting for him against Pacquiao on my personal time, my personal social media. But see, and for Keith Thurman, his injuries was just his body was breaking down. It happens, especially when you ain't juicing and you doing shit naturally. It happens. But for Errol Spence, he drunk, doing his best Billy Madison impression, and bam, he run into some stuff, right? He does. And all of a sudden, it's like it's an accident. Like he walked across the street, somebody hit him, or, you know, it was just a freak accident in the gym, and he got an injury in the gym, or whatever. And everybody consoling him and want us to have sympathy and shed so many tears in my Tupac voice for a man who endangered his life, could have endangered the lives of many more by drinking and driving. But they want to forgive Errol Spence drinking and driving, but not Keith Thurman for sitting out with an injury. But at the end of the day, that is what it is. Now we in a predicament where Pacquiao might hold the division up for another year, fight Floyd, the belt go vacant. From my understanding, I believe Boots Putin won in Monte Carlo. So all Crawford got to do is hold on. Once Pacquiao lose that belt, they may order Boots Putin, or they may upgrade Boots Putin to super, depending on if Bob want to drop that bag. So you might have Crawford and Boots Putin fighting for a unification about the Super WBA and the WBO. Now all of a sudden, nobody wants the WBA belt. So, you know, Pacquiao could hold up the division. But to me, Pacquiao wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao, and Al Haymon brought that name, or PBC, Tim Smith and Sylvia brought that name up to him. That wasn't nothing Pacquiao was thinking about fighting Mikey. They wanted Mikey to not go to Top Rank. Now that Top Rank isn't an option for Mikey, now he going to the zone. Now they play Mikey. You know, now they trying to get Pacquiao to take the Mikey fight. If he don't, he could wait for Floyd. There's no guarantee that Floyd gonna fight him unless they put it in writing. So now with Mikey, he in a fucked up predicament. I hate to say it, he in a messed up predicament. So either he going to the zone or not. But I truly never felt that he wanted to fight Lomachenko, no way. I felt he would have beat Lomachenko, but I felt that he never wanted that fight. So now he can go to the zone in peace. He can go to the zone in peace. But right now, it could be a situation where Manny Pacquiao hold that belt hostage. Hold it. They're going to let him hold it for a whole year. And fight Floyd in the vacate, and then where we at in the division. And it talks about Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just share this at the end. It talks about Errol Spence becoming the franchise champion or the Emirates champion. So he talking about he coming back in the summer of 2020. Well, I heard this talks about, you know, them, you know, I've been hearing this. So I don't know exactly when they going to cash out a deal what to do with them. And the Emirates champion is an honorary champion. It's just an honor. They basically stripped you an honor. You know, or it's going to be the WBC franchise champion. One of the two. And I hear reports of, oh, I seen him and he looked good enough to fight. And, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just telling you what they saying. First it was January 25th. Then it was the spring of 2020. Let baby mama boy tell it was April, March, which that never came out. He just added a lie on there. All right. And then it's summer 2020. So right now, that's what's going on with him. But it don't really matter. The division gonna be held up regardless. You know what I'm saying? So this division is not meant to be unified or have an undisputed champion, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with, you know, everybody thinking their favorite fighter is the Wizard of Oz until you strip the curtain from behind them, and all of them little crybabies and duckers and stuff. it ain't too many real fighters that want to fight the best. When you see things, you hear things behind the scenes, and you know who. You know, J-Rock is the only guy that really pushing to fight the best, and Deontay Wilder, it's a very, very few of them. Terrence Crawford, it's very, very few of them. The rest of these dudes is businessmen. But with Manny, he can hold that belt until the Mayweather fight, you know, or he could be holding it to fight Earl. You never really know. You never really actually know. But at the end of the day, right now, Mikey Garcia got to make a decision. At the end of the day, don't nobody, when the last time he fought? March? He creeping up on 12 months, on a year of not fighting. So even though, no matter how good that Floyd Mayweather bag was, Mikey wanted to get back in the ring and stay active. So I don't think it's no scenario where he go to the zone and come back to PBC. So he holding out hope for the Pacquiao fight, but they trying to hash things out with that. But for Pacquiao, I think it'd be foolish of him to even up the playing field with him and Mayweather. Let Mayweather come back, get a tune-up. Him not fight from last July till next September, possibly around that time. That'd be the dumbest shit he can do. Manny Pacquiao edge is that he's sharper right now. He active. He coming off one of the biggest wins of last year. One of the biggest wins of last year. That's Pacquiao over Keith Thurman. That was a huge win. Now, if you think he was clean or not, that's up to you to determine. I'm not going to argue that. But to sit out till September, he should fight Mikey, unless he feel Mikey a real threat. And him and Mikey been in that ring before. They sparred before. A lot of people don't know that. Him and Mikey exchanged them paws. You know, so they know each other. And, you know, Mikey feel like he got a chance. But really, you want to go to the zone? When Mikey go to the zone, his career done. His career over with anyway, unless he upset a Manny Pacquiao. His career over with anyway. Ain't nobody checking for Mikey Garcia. Him and Leo Santa Cruz got some of the hollowest careers out there. It looked like it's a strong container. They got a lot of there. Amazon ever sent you something in a big ass box? You know what I'm saying? You thinking like, oh hell yeah, it's got to be something. Or somebody sent you something in a big ass box. Open the box up and ain't nothing but a little CD or a little teddy bear or whatever, fucking little cassette player back in the day or whatever, CD player. And you thinking they sent you the wrong package, sent you something for real. That's how Mikey Garcia and Leo Santa Cruz career is. It looked good on the outside. It looked like a big strong box. It looked like something in it. When you look in it, ain't nothing in it. But y'all know what it is, man. Let me know what y'all guys think. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can talk to the email. If you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? Best way to do that is share the video for your boy. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Goodfellas Sports TV. We gone.